Good morning, gentlemen. Today is March the 18th. We're getting ready for the day, fixing to get it started off. A lot of good things are happening in our squad. We got guys fixing to get some jobs. We got some guys in treatment fixing to get out, going to sober living. We've got one still got a little bit of time left in treatment, but he's starting to come out of the fog, man, and the light's starting to click on in him, and he's starting to get excited about life again. So some awesome things going on in our group, and I hope that we let that momentum just drive us forward. We are, individuals, but we do this all together, and I encourage you to work with your sponsorship family, man, and get to know them good and truck along with them. So we're going to get back into Jesus Calling today. March the 18th, it says, "Trust me one day at a time. This keeps you close to me, responsive to my will." Trust is not a natural response, especially for those that have been deeply wounded. My spirit within you is your resident tutor, helping you in the supernatural endeavor. Yield to his gentle touch. Be sensitive to his prompting. Exert your will to trust me in all circumstances. Don't let your need to understand distract you from my presence. I will equip you to get you through the day victoriously as you live in deep dependence on me. Tomorrow is busy worrying about itself. Don't get tangled up in its worry webs. Trust me one day at a time. So this devotional fits people like us perfectly, that are involved in 12-step programs, and the, the whole thing with that is one day at a time. And the reason that 12-step programs use that is because it's biblically based. Point blank, period. The 12 steps comes from the Sermon on the Mount in the book of James predominantly. I mean, this is a Christian-based program. It's not a Christian program, but it's a Christian-based program, and it works. We can't spend time worrying about tomorrow, especially in times like today. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of panic, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world today, especially through this whole corona thing. But Jesus tells us, straight up, he tells, therefore don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble in its own. So what I encourage you to do is face the day today. That's not saying that all planning is bad or anything like that. That's not what I'm getting at. But worry about right now. What do you have in front of you right now? And what can I do to fix whatever the issue is, if there's one, or to enhance whatever the happiness or the love or whatever it is that I'm feeling that I like? How do I get more of that? Worry about that in right now. So, this one right here, it's talking directly to me. Trust is not a natural response. When stuff starts going bad and I start getting a panic, what do I want to do? I want to fall back on self. And I want to look to me for answers, and I want to look to me for solutions. And if history's proven anything, it's that I am not good at fixing anything. Nothing. Now, what Christ has provided in my life has been an awesome experience, but as far as me trying, my best effort got me locked up. I signed a 16-year prison deal. That was me doing the best that I possibly could at managing my life. And it says here that my spirit is your resident tutor, helping you in the supernatural endeavor. We don't know how it's helping us. We don't know why it's helping us sometimes, because we feel bad about ourselves. But it tells us to yield to his gentle touch and to be sensitive to his prompting. So just listen, just listen for God. See if he's talking to you at that time. And I truly believe that God wants our full reliance on everything. And it says right here, don't let your need to understand distract you from my presence. How many times have, you just wanted to know, something was going good. Oh, why is it going good? Why is it going good? Why is it going good? And then you end up getting yourself in an uproar, and then something goes bad. I've experienced that personally. Sometimes we don't need to know. Let's just roll with it. Let's have a good day and let's face the things that we got today. most of the time, the big problems in our head and the things that we think are huge, not that big a deal if we involve other people and learn to rely on each other. And that's what I want to encourage our group to do today is to feel free to reach out, to utilize the resources that are in front of you, and let's just help one another to be set up more successfully as a team. We are working from home now, so I will be more available on the telephone. I might not be as available in person. Just kind of got to see how that whole thing works out. But if you need me, just feel free to reach out to me and just keep y'all's heads up, man, and let's have a good day.